What's up, everyone?
Yo, gang. Friday nights, causing a ruckus with the boys. What's up, everyone?
Good to
We're
see
gonna do it a
everyone.
little different. We're gonna do it a little different this week. We're gonna do a little bit of a, chat with you guys for a bit to start the show, just while people start joining in and stuff. Shout out Oversnatch69. Glad to see you in here again. Yeah, we're also hoping Lee's internet.
Internet should be good today. Internet should be good this week. If it's not, well, fuck.
Apparently, Kempo Consulting is on deck if Lee's internet fails. So we're really relying on that this time. You know what though? It's ironic that you started cutting out when we're talking about the medieval times or the Dark Ages because they didn't have internet. So it's like a perfect for the topic transition.
Yeah, I was committing to the topic.
Yeah, of
It was
course.
intentional. Yeah.
Shout out
Trying to
Kurt.
make
What's
it
up,
real.
man? We're talking space today. Outer space, not personal space, but I mean, maybe we'll touch on personal space. Who knows?
Maybe we might even talk about Kevin
primarily
Spacey. We don't know.
Boy, he's the spaciest space dude out there, dude.
Yo. Wow. Just you brought up the medieval thing, and I just wanted to touch back on Matty's shitty idea of bringing a Tesla.
With
And
a
then-
solar powered charger. You weren't there because
And that's
you
it. No,
fucking-
I heard that, and that's exactly what I wanted to touch on. Is I don't know if anyone watched Joe Rogan's recent podcast with Elon Musk on there, and Joe Rogan asked him, he was like, "Yo, do you think there'll be a time when Teslas will be solar powered?" And just immediately, Elon Musk is like, "No, that technology's shit. Like a solar panel will only get you like 10 miles a day. Like it's trash. It'll never work."
Hey, bro, I have all the time in the world. Am I driving 10
Yeah.
miles in the fucking medieval times?
Well, why fucking bring it if you're not gonna drive 10 miles?
But isn't that
Yeah,
relative
fuck-
to how big your solar panel is? Like if you have like a
Exactly. Yeah.
right, like obviously like a personal size one for like nowadays, like with your own property and shit, you won't get very far. But if like Matty chose to bring back a football field size solar panel,
Yeah, you don't know what size I said.
yikes!
What if I brought back all the solar panels in the world in my backpack?
No. It was too. Okay. So many things.
I combine them into one piece. They're like Lego. They just kind of they just connect. Have you never used solar panels before?
I have not. Have you?
No.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, this guy's just talking mad shit.
I was hoping you would. So you could explain
he was
to
literally
us how-
thinking that Lego was solar panels. He's like those
Yeah,
things that
yeah.
you just put together. Like my younger sister has tons of solar panels. So
So this guy's gonna go back to the medieval times with a Tesla and a box of Lego. So, guys, what the fuck?
Yo,
Like, yo, we gotta build our castles out.
but
of this.
imagine bringing Lego to medieval times and just like building a castle for the king. He's like, what is that? You don't think he'd be a little bit mind blown by you showing him like a little model of a castle?
No, I don't think he's stupid.
And then you show him like a little Lego king and be like, this could be you. And he's like, holy fuck, that's so sick. And you're like, I even have the guards, and the guards are like, whoa.
No.
Then just disconnect your internet. We don't have time for this kind of shit.
All right, see you guys next week. Bye.
Kempo, if you can kick him out now, that'd be great.
Yeah. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. What do they call that when you get your DDoS? When they attack like servers. It's a thing in the gaming community. Like people can like overwhelm the servers and it like shuts the servers down. They call it like DDoS attacks.
Yo, Kurt's saying
So-
that Matt's wearing a solar powered jacket.
Yeah. I had to bring it out, man.
That's why he's so tired, because he only gets
Just
10
for the
kilometers a
episode.
day.
Just for the episode. Yeah. Bottleneck attack. There you go. DDoS. Exactly. That's kind of what I was. That's exactly what I said. Thanks, Oversnatch. Appreciate it. Were there any outstanding things that we were talking about last week that we could have like looped in and kind of tie off, other than the fact that Lee was on a cliffhanger last week where he was like a box of, and every time he went to speak, it like cut out. So we're like, for like 10, 15 minutes, we had no idea what the
Building
fuck was full of.
anticipation. I want the audience.
And
to
it was
want
ammo. It
more.
was bullets. It was like,
It was the same thing as me, except he had sniper rather than LMG. I had LMG. I was ready to cut down, like mow
So
down an
dumb.
entire field of people, or at least like, I'll kill one by one. His was more dark if you think
didn't really
about
get your whole wizard staff.
Yo. Karl Marx is in the house. Big shout out to Carl's mom.
it. Carl's
Big
mom!
shout out to Carl's
Carl's
mom.
mom!
Yo, we doing a shot for Carl's mom?
Yeah, let's do a shot
I'll
for
do a
Carl's
shot.
mom.
Let's do a
Yeah.
shot for Carl's
Let's
mom.
do a shot for Carl's mom.
Yeah.
Or as
Let's
I
do it
call
right
her, baby.
Oh, he's left chat. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. Carl's mom has
Yes,
entered chat. Hey.
To Carl's mom.
To Carl's mom.
Speaking of which, Joe, what are you guys shooting tonight?
Woo!
I'm shooting the good old Jaeger bomb. We're almost done here. That's how much I got left. So I'll
This
just might as well
tequila
every week.
sharp today.
Might as well shoot it till it's gone, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm polishing off the Cabo Wabo tequila today. We'll probably have a new brand next week.
Nice.
And
Lucas, what about you? What you shooting?
For me, I'm shooting vodka as per usual. Now, here's the thing: is that I'm drinking vodka lemonade, but I'm using Smirnoff to mix my drinks. I'm using Lukasz to shoot. Does anyone else do that? Do you guys have like a shooting brand and one where you're like, I don't care, that one's like a mixed one. I don't want to use better liquor for shooting.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that sometimes. Like when
I'll shoot the shittier shit because it's like you're just shooting it. It's not like I'm trying. I would never drink. I would never drink like shitty rum in my kind of like my mixed drinks. I'd like to drink them to enjoy it.
Yeah, I hate when people make a mixed drink with Patron. That's
right.
Insulting. That's just ridiculous.
It's like what was that fancy? It's Ciroc. Like why would you mix with that?
Yeah, Ciroc. Like same with Grey Goose. Grey Goose is good enough to shoot on it. Like you can drink that on ice.
I mix with Grey Goose, but that's usually.
I mean, here's the thing, yeah, too. Like with the rum I drink, you could drink it on ice. I'm just not at that stage in my life that I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
And then
I'm trying.
After I finish my vodka lemon, I'm switching to these 2 bottles of wine, which I will finish with you viewers.
Yeah, my drink is bread and butter wine. Great Cab Sauv. If you guys don't,
Cab Sauv.
Wine fans, red.
Cab Sauv.
Definitely try it. It was like super hard to find in the holiday season. People in Georgetown, people were driving from London, Ontario to the Georgetown LCBO just to get a bottle. It was fucking crazy. Anyways, it is good. Very good. Highly recommend it. If you've never had it, check it out. Bread and butter. Shout out to Bread and Butter. Hopefully they see this and sponsor us.
Man, I don't know how you guys mix hard alcohol with wine. Like if I'm drinking wine, it's just
not
it's
a
just
pussy.
Wine.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, this guy's.
That's my mistake. That's my mistake. Shit. I'll change that for next time.
You know what? Because I don't get that. You know how like there's that rhyme, beer and liquor makes you sicker. Is that the rhyme or whatever it is? Like if you mix like that.
Never heard
wine
of that.
Before
okay.
beer, you're in the clear.
Yes, sorry, that's.
Or
beer before
liquor, you'll be feeling sicker or something.
Right.
Like that.
So like to me, like I don't really get that. To me, it's just like if I drink abundance of anything, I'll feel just as sick. It doesn't matter if I mix or not. For me, if I mix carbonated and like non-carbonated, that's where like my stomach could like get upset, I guess. But it's very rare. Again, it's all about quantity.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I got a good. Kurt brought up a good point. You know, someone new to the pod. Maybe we'll just do a quick say your name and then we'll jump into this week's topic. So this week's topic, obviously, we're talking space. Again, boy Matty. Lucas over there in the corner with the. Lucas, what's on your shirt?
It's Mew. Yo, you guys know Pokemon? That's ancient Mew, baby.
It's looking sick, bud.
Right?
And the hat.
And the hat is a galaxy hat. Yeah.
Nice. And then
you can break your fucking neck trying to show that off.
Lee, let's see your what's your space outfit or your relevance to space.
Just wearing a Florence and the Machine shirt, 3/4 sleeve. Matt called me out saying that's not space related, but one of her hit songs is Cosmic Love.
It is.
That's a bit of a fucking stretch.
Cosmic space. I'm going levels. You're just wearing a fucking spacesuit. I'm going levels.
You're just jealous because you're on the spacesuit.
Intellectual. I'm a fucking intellectual.
You could have even thrown in like saying like that group is out of this world, but
we're not stupid.
And also one other thing I want your guys' opinion on. Went for a mustache look. Normally I do the full goatee. Let me know what you guys think in the chat of this fucking beauty. Maybe I'll just ferment it next week so it just really stands out. I don't know if Lee's frozen already off.
Did he
or
freeze?
If that's just I don't know.
No. No way. He was fine. Well, because we talked for like half an hour prior to. He was fine all the way up till now, and I like how he froze with such a pouty face. He's so mad about your mustache.
Yeah, he was so pissed about my fucking. It's that good. It actually broke his internet.
Kempo Consulting, come back. Oh no.
Oh no. It's actually so this week. So guys, for those of you guys first time tuning in, we do like a joke of the week. So it's actually Lee. Oh, Lee, perfect. It's Lee's turn to do joke of the week this week.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways,
yeah. So hopefully that was just not a full thing. I can grow full goatee. Actually, I've aged a lot, Kurt, since we last spoke. So, anyways, you don't get to see it this week, unfortunately. So Lee, let's kick it off. How this works? Lee will this week will tell us a joke. You guys in the chat will let us know if you think it's funny or not. If it is funny and you guys agree, then Lucas and I will take the shot. If it's not funny, Lee actually takes two. So let's fucking hear, bud. What you got for us this week?
Okay, well, hopefully my internet doesn't cut out because it's a bit of a lengthy story.
No.
I'm taking a page out of Lucas's book, and I'm gonna tell a real story and hope to God I don't flop like he does.
Okay.
So, back in the day, before I had a car, before I had my license, used to ride my bike to work. So this specific day, I believe I've told you two this story, but this one's more so for the audience. So, riding my bike to work on a beautiful summer day, gorgeous day. And I'm booking it. You know, I'm telling you, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling nice. Wind blowing through my hair. I've got my music going. And I get to a certain part in my journey where I have to go under a bridge. Now, keep in mind, I'm on like the sidewalk. So that's like 3 feet wide. And it's not necessarily a series of sharp turns, but it is narrow. And I mean, there's just not enough space to hit these turns with the radius to make them successful. So, on top of that, it's also downhill. So if I'm going fast, I'm going even fucking faster now. So I'm booking it, hit the top of this hill, going down to under this bridge. I see the bridge now. And there's this inner dialogue in my head. And I tell myself, yeah, maybe I should slow down because I might not hit this turn. I was like, nah, don't be a little bitch. Like, just fucking make it. And I was like, okay. I get a little closer and I'm still going hot. So, okay, maybe I should slow down, hit the brakes a little bit. I refuse to do it. Hit the first 2 turns like I'm in fucking Tokyo Drift. Like a champion. Tire swinging out behind me, but I hit those turns like a champion. This third turn, I can't see around the corner because I'm under a bridge now. I'm under the bridge, third turn. I can't see around the corner. Snap that turn like a freaking pro, and boom. Maybe 8 feet in front of me is like there's an older gentleman. I'm gonna say he's late 50s, maybe early 60s, just standing in front of me. And I immediately smash my brakes. Now I'm going so fast, and I just squeeze so hard on these brakes that they snap immediately. And I say, oh fuck, like this didn't kill my momentum at all. And I swear to God, time slowed down. And I look over to my right and say, okay, well, if I bank, sorry, to my left. If I bank left, I'm going over the railing and into oncoming traffic. And this traffic's going 70 kilometers an hour. Fuck going left. Fuck going left. Look to my right. It's a concrete wall. I'm not going into this concrete wall at this speed. That fucking sucks. So I looked right at the old man and I was like, yo, homie, it's you. It's fucking you. So I kid you not, I slam handlebars into this old man's gut. I'm not joking. I do like 2 front flips over the guy, slam into the ground. And I lay there for a second like, no fucking way this just happened. And like, I struggle to get up and my knee is destroyed. My knee is toast, but I don't want to look at it because like if I see it, I'm fucked. And I look over and there's this corpse of an old man just laying on the sidewalk. And I was like, holy fuck, I killed him. I killed the guy. So I hobble on over to him. And he's alive, thank God. And I help him up. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry. Like, what the hell? And then I look down and there's this giant puddle of blood between the 2 of us. And I don't know who it is. And I'm like, oh fuck, my knee is so screwed. Like, this is me. Oh my God, I don't want to see it, but I have to see the damage. Pull up my pant leg and wham, bam, I'm perfect. It ain't me. It's the old man. I'm good. So then he pulls up his pant leg and I'm telling you, you could see his shin bone. And there's just a garden hose of a garden hose of blood just pouring out his pants. And I was like, oh my God, like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm going to call an ambulance right now. And he's like, no. I just live up the road. Just walk me home. And I was like, bro, I could see your shin. I'm calling an ambulance. And he's like, no, just walk me home and pay for the dry cleaning for these pants. And I was like, duh, sure. I walked the old man home, pay for his dry cleaning. Fast forward maybe a year or 2 later, A couple of friends of mine have this farmer's market, and I'm at the farmer's market, and I see this exact old man come to the market, and he's talking to everybody, and everybody knows him. And I was like, yo, and like I pull one of my friends, I was like, yo, who is that man? And she's like, oh, that's one of the Mississauga City Council members, specifically the representative of our ward. And I was like, that's the man I almost killed. The political like leader of our ward. Holy shit.
Oh shit, dude. That's fucked up.
So
You could have literally ruined Mississauga as a whole.
essentially,
That would've been-
you tried to assassinate a political leader.
Yeah,
I did.
That's fucked up. You
So-
just confessed to that. Honestly.
All right, I want to
Honestly-
record that, Kempo. Call the cops.
Honestly, though, if anyone, any colored people in Mississauga feel any racism, it's probably because I tried to fuck this guy up, and now he's taking it out on all of us. These brown
Fuck,
people
dude.
can't ride bikes. Sorry. Oops.
All right, chat. You let us know what you guys think. I don't know. I think I laughed because I could picture myself in that same scenario, and I would I'd panic as like that. I'd be so fucking panicked, man. Hundo P. But it's not funny. You almost killed someone, dude.
I think it's funny that I failed.
Couldn't
Anyways,
do anything right.
while the chat votes, let me take some time to tell y'all something. I'll just be fucking honest. I'm gonna read out this fucking ad while while you guys vote.
So you're gonna assassinate a political leader and then advertise about it. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, man.
Dude,
Don't skip a beat.
that was funnier than your story. That
Fuck.
segment right there was
That was
funnier
part of
than
the story. That counts. That's part of the story. Anyways, one name, two words, Grand Champ. Buying or selling homes, free evaluations, and financial advice. Lee Grand Champ does it all. If his name doesn't scream winner, I don't know what does. But I do know that you want Champ in your corner when you're talking about real estate. Check him out on Instagram at Mississauga Vibe or at his website, champrealestate.ca. Lee Grand Champ will make you a property champion. And when I say Lee Grand Champ, guys, I'm not talking about me. I am not advertising for myself.
We don't-
His name is also Lee.
We don't not Lee the assassin, Lee Grand
That's
Champ.
it.
Two different
Yeah.
people.
My own advertisement would be, you got some old man y'all want taken care of? I got you. You got
Okay,
an
I
old
just-
lady
I
who
just
wants to
opened
send
something on
nudes?
accident.
I got you.
One man, one word, kill. That's it.
Son of
looks
a
like
bitch.
dude, it literally looks like that you're kind of stuck here,
But
bud.
Kempo even said 4 shots for Lee because he didn't finish the old man.
Hey man, I'm not opposed to that at all.
All right. I guess I joined the failed joke squad with Lucas. You ain't not alone anymore, buddy.
Yeah, just so you guys know,
Appreciate
Lucas has yet to have a joke of the week that has been successful.
Yo, I gotta say,
Steak.
to the people who, I don't want to make it too personal, but for anyone who's voting for me to drink just because you think it's funny to see me drink, I'll know who you guys are, and I will do you like I did that old man.
Take
Take
out-
that.
You're on a bike, you're like, fuck, is he
Take
coming?
yeah. Everyone's nervous now.
Just wait, he'll come in the winter too, dude. He's got those snow tires on his bicycle, dude. He's not afraid.
Good news is, if you guys need free dry cleaning, find Lee on the streets. He'll supply.
Yo, little details of that story. There were Harry Rosen pants, cost $200. Why does a man walk around in such expensive pants?
He's a
Bro,
counselor.
Yeah, he's got a rep, dude. He's got a rep.
And he kept rubbing it into. He was like, "Oh, it's such a beautiful day. I thought I'd walk to work." I was like, "Look, man, I fucking get it. I'm sorry. All right, I'm fucking sorry."
Oh shit! Yeah, he definitely tried to make you feel bad for like what you had done. But
Appreciate
yeah, this week we're talking space. And I think this is something we're
All
in
those,
experts at all.
all those shots got me in space already. So I might have some good
You can give
info
us a
for you.
firsthand experience of what it's like up there.
Absolutely.
But we're in no regard at all experts. At least I'm not. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what your take is on where your stance is in the space community. I don't know if you're recognized in the Reddit community as a space expert. But would you ever go to space if you could? Let's start with that.
Hell yeah!
Who
Who the
wouldn't?
hell's gonna say no to that?
Dude, I don't know. Coming back may not always not guaranteed that you're gonna make it back. You know what I mean? Have you seen Gravity? I
Yeah,
have not,
but
but I
you
know what
but
happens.
you can say
I'm pretty sure she makes it back in that movie.
Yeah, but what about George Clooney? He didn't do so well.
Does he die in the movie?
I think
don't
he.
spoil.
Sorry, yeah, spoilers.
I haven't watched it.
I don't know.
None of us have watched it.
I think he flies like he like gets
He
taken
flies
from
away
the
like
ship.
fucking Superman. He flies
No,
away.
like he gets pushed away in his momentum. He just like drifts into space forever, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go. Like, I think it's cool. The concept of it is cool. You know, like the thing is too is, do you lose sense of like time when you're in space because it's like always so? Is it? I guess it's dark. Or I mean, you have lights in the ship, but like, are they set to like a clock that's based in the time zone that you're from? Like, I don't know.
You're asking a lot of questions that an expert would be able to answer, and we've
If
already
only
said we're not.
anyone in
tell
chat.
My time on the space station, let me fucking tell you. No, but actually, like when they go on the space station, I'm pretty sure they do it for like 6 to 8 months, if I'm not mistaken, at a time. Like, do you think you could do that? You can go into space for 6 months straight?
And like, yeah, like that's the thing. Like, what kind of things do you do? Like, what do you think astronauts do in a day?
Fuck.
Like,
Again, I don't think we can answer that
that's
question.
like that's a long 6 to 8 months if there's not a whole like. It's like imagine being in quarantine, but like you literally can't go anywhere. Like
Okay. Sorry. Let me one up it a little bit. Let's say you go into space for 6 months on the space station with only Lukasz. Can you
no,
do it?
I'm going out. I'm going out without my helmet. First day.
Yo.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
get some air.
No. I'm going out without my helmet by accident.
Yeah, that's. Yo, do you guys remember in what the fuck's the show called? Magic School Bus, when they did a space episode and the kid took his helmet off and he like turned to ice and then he just had a cold. Like I gotta
Wait, that's
beef with
not what happens when you turn to ice.
that. Like I understand it's a kids show, but like I'm the kind of kid who like trusted adults and TV far more than anyone ever should. So when I saw that, I was like, ah, fucking sick. You could go into space and just get a cold. That's all that's gonna happen. Like, you telling kids this bullshit?
Yeah, that's true. That's the one thing I don't like is when shows like kids shows especially are misleading, like that. That's fucked up.
But I mean, to be fair, the whole premise of the show is about this fucking magical school bus, and my qualm is that this kid got a cold in space. Like, I guess I should have problems with the entire show at that point.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Right? My standards aren't.
That's a
great
fair
there.
point. But yeah, like I think it would be obviously the amount of training that goes into having to go into space is crazy. Like I don't like how many years do you have to like you have to train a ton of years, obviously. Like it's not like anyone can just go and be an astronaut. Like I know it's very physically demanding too. And like yeah, what about taking off in a rocket? Like what the hell do you think that's like?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It's like-
is it similar to like fighter jet training, like where you have to do like the G-force test and like things like that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you gotta hit that G spot correctly, or else you're gonna fail.
Oh, I've only heard rumors of that thing.
Yeah, what is that?
Isn't that like for Gatorade? Short for Gatorade?
Like you need G-force to hit the G spot. I don't know.
Or
We'd have to
G
ask
fuel?
someone
That's why you
done
have
it.
G fuel.
Yeah, boom. There you go.
God damn.
But yeah, I don't know. Like the whole concept of like you can't necessarily control or guarantee. I mean, I guess you could really realistically apply
That's
this
so
concept.
relative.
Like you can't guarantee that a plane you're on is going to land. You know what I mean? Like I think going into it, you're like, yeah, you know, there might be a chance that this rocket isn't making it back, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. 6 to 8 months is a long ass time.
I think I would like to do it just to experience. Like, I mean, like I know like quarantine, like what you do up there and stuff, but like just knowing that you can't go back to your typical ways on any given day because you're literally stuck there is like almost liberating. Like where it's like I have no responsibility but just to survive here in space. Like there's not much else for me to do. Like
Yeah, but I feel like you have so much responsibility at the same time. Like one fucking wrench, one space wrench is like $10 million. Like,
then give me a rubber one. I don't want to break a space wrench. But even like just like seeing the whole changes of like your daily tasks, like let's say like, even like you watch the videos of people like washing their hair in space and stuff like that, where like they have to do that, then they have to like dry it off instantly, and it's like because the water's not going anywhere. You put like like liquid and stuff when you mix it. Like you have to put it in a Ziploc bag and like literally like, squeegee it together because like obviously sauces and stuff just don't actually like, mix, right? There's no gravity. So I think that whole thing would be so cool to experience, just seeing like how your life would be different. And then you'd come back to the real world and be like, holy shit. Imagine trying to, you're like, oh, let me just grab the top cabinet. And you just like, oh shit. I got gravity.
Yeah, sorry to go back to the whole space wrench thing. I don't know if you guys saw this. I think it was last year, maybe the year before, or maybe that's just when I saw it. But they were doing like a spacewalk thing, and like someone was outside of the space station, like repairing something, and they had like a tool chest, and they accidentally like let it go and like drifted off into space, and it was like worth like, I'm pretty sure it was like hundreds of millions of dollars of like space equipment just floating away, and they're like, ah, fuck. Like, can you imagine that?
Yeah, and like you just see like the thing is you could probably watch it for so long too. Like you could probably see it like 10 years later because it's not like it's going with a lot of momentum. Like it's not like you threw it. Like you'd be like you could go back to and be like, God damn, it's like not even that.
Yeah, I can still see it. I can't fucking get it. I'm so fired when I get back to Earth.
Like, do you think they like you couldn't even get it? You couldn't throw it. You couldn't throw anything. Like you could try to throw like a rope, but it's like. You know what I mean? Like, how would it get enough momentum to catch up? Like, it wouldn't.
It's just guys trying to space lasso.
Yeah, dude, you're just like this, but then the rope is like endlessly like.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, you'd be spinning too because of the counter.
I'd be holding on. So I have.
Oh yeah.
Be Detective Gadget and get like a grappling hook and just, and you miss it, grab your next grappling hook and you just keep doing it.
Is that the sound your grappling hook makes?
Yo, that's what happens. Like, if that were to happen, it would be one of those days where. I wouldn't pick up the phone because I have a bad connection when my boss tries to call. Hey, where are the space tools? I don't. What are you talking? What space tools? I can't hear you.
Yo, that brings up. You just made me think of something. How the fuck do they have better internet in space than I have in my fucking house right now?
Because Kempo installs it for space, not for you.
Yeah, yo, fucking Kempo guy. Why are you holding out? This is bullshit.
What about going to the washroom in space? That's fucked up.
Yo, okay, that's a perfect segue. One thing I did not consider to be like a hazard or an issue for astronauts, and you tell me if you thought about this, but farts in space and how fucking dangerous they are.
You're like, whoa, oh shit.
That's not what I meant.
Oh,
but no, because since there's no
forward momentum, you can't go fast.
Yo, do we even need jetpacks then? We could just fart in space and fly around?
Yo, people who are lactose intolerant, bro, they've got their fuel is like ice cream.
They're gonna shit their pants in space. It's not gonna take them anywhere.
Yeah, it was explosive diarrhea. Boom, they got a slipstream behind them too. It's perfect. They're playing but in real life.
But farts in space, since there's no air to cut it, it just stays condensed. And one, not only is that extremely flammable and just super dangerous for the spacecraft, but imagine just go ahead and imagine
you just like cup it like
yeah, imagine smelling a fully condensed fart. That's got to be horrible.
Dude, if we were stuck in a ship together, I would definitely try and make you smell my condensed fart. Like,
you'd definitely be dead in the first
I would fart in a Ziploc bag and be like, yo, this is actually gonna work.
Bruh, I'm bringing my bike to space with me and I'm gonna fucking run you over.
Oh, man. It's interesting to think about.
I'm just like unconscious, like floating away after getting hit by the bike.
Anyone who laughs at that shit and told me to take a shot, fuck you. Don't laugh at my bike jokes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. Your bike joke is now funny. The story itself is probably not. But now the fact you've made a genre of jokes about it is probably...
That's fair. That's fair.
That's going to be Lee's threat whenever you see him first. Like, yo, you want me to go get my bike? I'm serious.
So something on that note too with farts and stuff, not even just limited to farts, but like little things like if you're someone who has dandruff, like that's something that like the particles are gonna start like just floating around everywhere. You clip your nails, like it showed even astronauts trying to clip their nails. They had to do it in a space to make sure it wouldn't like fly off everywhere.
Can you imagine your dandruff orbiting your head?
It's a barrier, dude. It's defense barrier.
That fucking suck. That'd be so embarrassing.
If you like scratch, like you know how like obviously you have particles that come off there like very small. Like that's a huge thing too. You have dry skin, etc.
What about a sneeze? Like what would a sneeze in space
be
like?
Oh god.
Oh, that's gotta be horrible. Yo, COVID in space. I wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's these are things we probably should have looked up before.
They're probably
beforehand,
just
but
staying in
maybe in
space.
chat, you guys can figure out astronauts in space. Like, what are they doing for? What are they doing because of COVID? They probably
Probably
just wear a
nothing.
mask.
Well, they're isolated from everyone else who has COVID.
But if there's 3 people in the shuttle?
And, yeah, and imagine if none of them have COVID when they go up there. They're not gonna. How are they gonna catch COVID in space?
What if we spread COVID to other planets? Like, what's
Do
the
that Mars
pandemic
rover?
on like a interplanetary level, intergalactic pandemic?
I'm pretty sure their temperatures in most planets will not like COVID would not be able to survive most planets heat
No,
or
COVID.
cold temperatures.
COVID's the next level. Have you not learned anything the past fucking year? COVID does everything. Everything.
True. It's true.
It doesn't fuck up a councilman from Mississauga, that's for sure.
Hey, you know what does? You know what does?
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of daily things that you do that in space you'd probably take for granted because of the lack of gravity and like the impact. Like I don't know, I saw a video, I don't know how true it is, but like there's a guy from space or who had been in space for some time and he's like telling a story and he's like holding like a water bottle, so he like lets go of it to like show something because in space it will just float, but instead it just like drops on the ground. So he like drops it and like goes talking and then he like looks back to see where it is and you can see he's like kind of confused. He like picks it up and then people are like, yo, don't give that guy my baby. But it's like, there's so many things that right now are just, you're so used to because of gravity that it's just like, when you're in space, it's just like, that's not how it works anymore. Like it's a weird concept. What about on planets where gravity is stronger? Like that must be super, like that would probably be super weird too. That's probably how Goku got so strong. And that's how I'm going to train to become an Olympian, is really just go train with higher gravity. But
What the fuck are you going to the Olympics for?
stick a stash, but
I'm going for cycling.
yeah, I mean, it's just space in general is just crazy, man.
So-
It's nuts.
Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I looked this up previously that astronaut is derived from the Greek word astron, meaning star, and nauts, which means sailor. So they literally mean star sailor.
That's kind of cool. That's a sick name.
That is. I think even the word astronaut's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Not.
That's fair.
Dude, that was terrible.
I feel like astronaut is like, obviously the scientific term, and star sailor is like the drag queen term. You know what I mean? You see what I'm getting there?
Okay.
I'm a
I
star
think Star
sailor.
Sailor's sick though. I fuck with Star Sailor.
No, I think it's pretty cool.
Like, what do you do, bro? I sail stars. No biggie,
But what if people mishear you and they're like, I sell stars? You're a star salesman.
That's so bad too, bro.
Like
Well,
those
no.
stupid pamphlets where you could buy and name a star. How bullshit is that? Like, how many people do you think own the same goddamn star? And like whoever's running it is just like fucking chumps.
Yeah, who gets custody then?
Custody.
Oh, it should be custardy.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, guys, don't
Almost fucking
don't
fell,
encourage
to be
me.
honest.
That was bad.
Also, I found out that in spacesuits, on the helmets, they actually put Velcros in front of their faces in case their face gets itchy to scratch their face, and that's like a legit thing. I had no
Yo,
idea.
that would be brutal if your face was itching, you couldn't touch it.
So do you think they knew that, or do you think like the first astronaut who went out came back? He's like, okay, got some tips for you guys. Got some notes. My face was really fucking itchy.
It's
And
not
I'm
even
like,
when he-
well, fuck.
It's not even when he came back. He went back to the ship and he sent that email. I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to let you know my huge disappointment when I went out there and my face was extremely itchy and the company did not equip me well enough to handle the situation. And then just contact HR.
So is there like a ring of Velcro? Like what happens if you're like
It's
itchy
two
on your
straps.
cheek?
It's two straps that go to the bottom so that you can like move your whole face because there's it's a lot of room in that
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah. That's cool. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did you know spacesuits cost like $12 million? Is it 12 million? I might be full of shit.
Matty,
No, it's
sell
12 million.
yours. Matty, go on Kijiji and put
Yeah,
yours up.
dude, balling.
Biggest flex guy wears a spacesuit to a podcast.
Also,
okay.
that the first people to travel on the moon, their footprints won't disappear for like 100 million years because there's no wind, there's no motion to remove those footprints, which is like mind blowing. What's
Until
also
an
mind
alien shows up and just rakes it over. Fuck these
Yo, they
Americans.
fucked up my fucking moon, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like wet cement. Come on.
do you think? Did you ever hear like about like all those like things that like the space landing was like a hoax?
Yeah.
Well, it's because like since the Earth is flat, is the moon flat as well?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I'm no flat earther. What do you guys think?
If there's a single one in the chat, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. See you guys.
We could leave. We could leave the pod. I like that transition to aliens. Like,
Yeah.
you guys think there's life out? You know, in I think there was a book I read, and like mathematically,
Yes. Yeah.
it's a guarantee that there's life. I think it's naive for us to think that we're the only ones. Like that's so.
Yeah. My first train of thought is the mathematical approach that you're alluding to there is like, again, just statistically, it's really ignorant to think we're the only life
Yeah.
in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Or universe.
100%.
But I mean, even outside of mathematical, I guess it just kind of goes into your character maybe and stuff. And it's just when you look at the scale of the universe, or hell, even just our galaxy, you look at all that and you think it's just us. Like, damn, you're some kind of
Yeah, like
don't
if you understand that a star out there is potentially the other cool thing about like looking in at the sky at night, it's kind of looking in the past because you know it's so far away that it's something that's happened so long ago that we're only seeing that now. But to think that every star out there is potentially an exact or somewhat similar to our galaxy. Like,
Yeah.
think of how many there are. And look at like when you look up at the sky at night, and you're like, holy fuck, that's a lot of stars. It's like imagine if every one of those was a sun that supported planets like ours. Like think of that. Like realistically, you don't think there's another set of life out there at all? Like, yeah, that's kind of conceited.
There's also like that whole, and we talked about this last podcast, like the multiverse theory, where there's like an exact replica. Like there's just so many possibilities mathematically that there could be an exact replica of us, just like different some way, shape, or form.
Mathematically, it's also, excuse me, I have the hiccups now. Mathematically, it's also very, like the concept of parallel universes is very like, from a mathematical perspective, it's like, yeah, this is actually the case. This is how it is. Again, for those of you that have never seen it, Rick and Morty is a great show that kind of covers parallel universes. They do it really, really well. Super, super good show. But they cover that concept really well.
Okay, so if you think there is life out there, do you think it's ever actually visited Earth in some way, shape, or form?
I mean, when you watch that Ancient Aliens and shit, where it's like when you try to explain some of the things that have existed, it's like there's no way. Like, how do the ancient civilizations do that? Like, it's hard to say. It really isn't. I mean, it's hard to argue that that's not the case.
It's also for me, it's like a very, I'll believe it when I see it. Like it's one of those like I don't want to be like blinded by that kind of stuff, but for me, like I need either like good proof that I've seen, and I haven't looked into it enough to tell you about it, or I need to see it.
So I don't want to stray too far off topic here, but then I'd assume off of that comment that you're not religious then.
No, not at all.
Okay. Because if you had said yes, I would have called you out on the spot. Hashtag fuck Lukasz. I'm like, what? Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this one guy. Yeah, I don't know. There's just some things that, it's very hard to explain with the technology they would have had at that time. Like, how the fuck did they coordinate this kind of thing? So.
Now,
Yeah.
sorry, to kind of go back to the point you were saying, Matt, about like certain things in our own history and stuff where you're like, oh, there's no way ancient civilizations could have done that. I don't know, and I'm not going to rip off his comedy sketch, but if anyone listens to, I don't even remember which set it was, but Joe Rogan has basically a bit talking about essentially how there's just kind of like this cyclical pattern of basically being at the level we're at now. And then let's say something happens where power's cut out or something and everyone's forced to kind of just live off their own two hands, like, and let's say all the smart people die and we're left with only the idiots left, like we're gonna kind of recede back into caveman kind of styles, and then one day we're gonna emerge again and we're gonna see the world that we currently have and say, well, what the fuck is this? Aliens, not knowing that we were actually smart enough to do it once. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen that sketch. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good way to bring it up.
Now, my thing though is I don't know. I don't really have a say on whether or not aliens have visited Earth or not. To me, I guess the question is why the hell would they want to? Again, maybe that's just another thing that I think is just kind of narcissistic, is that like life in the universe thinks we're worth checking out.
Yeah. Like,
Right?
what's so special about, we kill our planet so fast? They're like, yo, you wouldn't believe how quickly
Well-
these people kill their planet, bro. Come check this out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess knowledge is knowledge, so you might as well do the research. Like someone's studying fecal matter somewhere, so
Well,
field
imagine
research is field research.
imagine if we were to get there and we saw a planet that was in our eyes like less developed than ours, we would still explore the shit out of that planet because we're like, holy shit, there's more life out here. We would jump at that opportunity regardless.
That's true.
The other, if there was another situation like that, I'm pretty sure they would do it unless it was like they've already discovered 100 other planets and looked at ours and like, yo, this one kind of sucks. Like all these people look ugly as hell, and they just dip.
Is it like Jersey Shore for them? Like Earth Jersey Shore? There's like these fucking guys, like they can't get enough.
I mean, technically, Jersey Shore is from our planet, so yeah,
What do you mean? What do you mean technically? Like there's an alternative?
yes, in an alternate universe.
Yeah, the shore of Jersey, dude. You've never seen that?
Fuck. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, like the whole thing with like stars. I think that the fascinating part about stars is like when you look at them at night, when you see them, it's like you're looking at something that's happened so long ago, but it's just how far away it is that it's taking that long to see. Like that's just bad. Like you're essentially looking back in time in a way. Interpret that as you may, but it's like you're looking at something that's happened so long ago, but because of how far away it is, you're seeing it now. But that's already happened. I don't know if it's like millions of years. I don't really know the distances of stars and such. Like
Yeah,
light years.
You're quite literally looking into the past. And thank you for saying light years correctly. I hate when people use light years as a measurement of time.
No, it's distance.
It is absolutely it's a distance, but like I absolutely hate when people use it as a measurement.
Oh,
of
I
time.
stopped using it light years ago.
That's it. That's exactly it. Fucking guy. Fucking guy.
Fuck, bro. Hashtag for those of you new to the podcast, big. We're gonna have some merch that has this logo. Hashtag fuck Lucas, because that's all we know. That's all how you feel at home, because we feel it here. Again, he's only here because he pays for the Zoom account that lets us exist.
Best part is like I barely even pay for it. Every time the statement comes out, I go to my bank and be like, "Oh, it's a scam. Refund me," and I'll just re-register onto it, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you got scammed again." I'm like, "They get me every time."
Let's hope to God they don't watch
they're
this
so
podcast.
good at what they do. They're so
They're so sneaky.
I'll be like, "I thought this was air duct cleaning," so
Yeah.
that's what I always get calls for.
Give them our money.
We're at the 45-minute mark, so guys, this is typically where we'll do a quick chat break, read some of the top comments. We usually do a shot at this time to appreciate you guys for stopping in and tuning in. Cheers to stopping in on your Friday night. We appreciate you guys coming through. We have fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoy the time that you're here doing this as well. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Can you read this?
Cheers.
Or is it reversed?
Yeah, I actually just did read it.
Yeah, no, we can read it. It's not. It's reverse for you.
Excuse me. Pork and Pie here had a good one. What would you miss most if you went to space? That's a great question.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to. Maybe we come back to that later. Like in our hypothetical, we could quickly touch that and chat. You guys can give us some of your feedback, but
Sure.
we'll come back to that. That's a great one.
Sure.
Star Sailor sounds like a swinger bar. Definitely does.
Yo,
Georgetown-
legit.
In Georgetown, they had this belief that if there was a star on your door, it meant you were like a swinger. I don't know if that's the case. I just put one on there just in case. You never know.
See who pops by.
Exactly. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys swinging through.
I like how
spending your Friday night.
I like these back-to-back comments. Lucas looks so stylish. Right after, Lucas looks like an idiot. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the mixed signals on my outfit today.
I saw
We
something else.
had feedback that someone was hoping while you were telling your joke, Lee, that your internet cut out. So appreciate that.
Who wished that?
I think it was Oversnatch 69.
I don't know who Oversnatch is, but I'm starting not to like him. More
Don't
and more.
assume gender, dude. You don't know.
I said like em. I'm starting not to like them.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Good recovery,
Take a hike.
good recovery.
No, Scott Hall here brought up an interesting one. He said, I always like to ponder if I would go with a team to colonize a new world. Is that a concept in this podcast?
It can be now. It could be. Like we could talk about that. That's very interesting what that would be like. As humans, I think we're excellent at colonizing. History has shown we do a damn fucking good job at it.
Anyone in here German?
Or British.
Yeah, they're
Probably
more
people
so British.
The best, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I don't think Germany
Yeah,
colonized.
they
as
didn't.
much.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They just fuck shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I mean,
that's the
humans are
correct
good at that
terminology.
too.
Do you want to dig into that now or after?
I mean, let's. I think that's a good transition into a good topic that relates to what we're talking about. So let's jump into that.
Okay.
Colonization?
Thoughts, Matt? Or go ahead, Lucas.
Well, I mean, for colonization, like I know that or there's always talks about like there could be life on Mars. It's the most inhabitable planet in our solar system.
Habitable.
Habitable or habitable?
Habitable. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, like
Issue a public apology for that.
I'd like to apologize to Scott Hall, Kurt, Bistanath, everyone.
You gotta apologize to all the people on Mars, bro. They're pissed. Like the
Fuck living here, man.
Inhabitable.
Well, I mean, like, and we have like more and more like space travel going on here, and I think it would be such a cool concept to go to another planet. And, like, would you be part of the team to do that? I would totally not be, to be honest. I wouldn't be the first set of people. Because what?
Why this guy's like, I've seen Alien too many times. I know how it ends.
For me, it's just like because like the start is gonna be so shit, and it's gonna take years and years of progression to actually get to the point where you're actually like I guess
You'll be remembered forever.
Exactly. You're a founder of a planet, not even a country, a whole fucking planet.
Yeah, but bro, like, what about McDonald's? Can we make that first?
Yo, that's a fair argument. You're not gonna have any of your favorite food there. You're gonna be eating literally like fucking potatoes and.
You've obviously
water.
never had a Mars bar.
Okay.
Where do you
Okay.
think
In the
that
comments,
comes
in the comments right now, we're gonna stray off for a little bit. But in the comments, I want to know who's gonna decide: Mars bar or Snickers. Chat, you let me know. We'll keep going with the topic, but Mars bar or Snickers.
Whoever loses, Lucas does a shot. So it's a win-win for
So
him.
you know what's funny? I actually have that written down for one of the things I wanted to talk about later, just because Mars is space related. So that's great.
Perfect. But back to the colonization. I think intentions plays a big role for me. Like, why are we colonizing another planet?
Because ours is gonna die soon, bud.
Okay, so that's the argument that I
Look
guess
what's happening in Houston. Global warming, baby.
Okay, but if you're gonna go and make Mars habitable, whatever technology and money it would cost to terraform Mars, why the fuck don't we just do it here? Because we obviously have the technology if we're gonna do it.
Guys, what we'll do is we'll get an expert on the topic in one of our future podcasts and ask them what.
I'm right here, man.
Oh shit! I asked in the beginning. I said, "Are either of you guys experts in the communities?"
Yeah,
No
and
one
Lee,
answered. I
Lee
assumed
said he's up
you'd
there
work.
after his shot that he was already there.
I said I'm in space.
Yeah,
God.
bad listener.
Aren't you
Sorry,
listening,
guys. Sorry,
man?
guys. Sorry, guys. I'm not listening.
The only reason I do accept, I suppose, is the whole threat of, like, let's say World War III, and let's say we just bomb the fuck out of our planet. Yeah, okay, maybe move to another planet, but at the same time, do we really trust that whatever humans we take that way aren't gonna just rinse and repeat the stupid shit we've done here? Like, do we think we're gonna learn a lesson?
And that's the thing. The people that are gonna go are obviously people who are like, it's not like they're gonna pit, like to sign up for this. Like, I feel like there's got to be some kind of evaluation of some kind. Like, it's not something like anyone can just go. Like,
Yeah, but okay, even with the evaluation, let's be real. How many? If we're evaluating the people here on like a moral standpoint to go to space based on learning our lessons from Earth, how many of those people do you think we got to send there? I don't think it's a large number, and that we're willing to send to Mars, because we're not going to take all of them. We take 50% of them. Is 50% of them a big enough number? Then how do you populate Mars? People got to procreate. We got to farm some people.
No,
There's
bro,
going to be idiots
grow
outrank
babies
smart people.
in a what do they call those? Like a petri dish? Is that what they're called?
That doesn't stop them from being stupid.
true.
I'm just saying, stupid people in the world outnumber smart people drastically.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's unavoidable that we're just going to do it on another planet.
Yeah.
Mind you, it just buys us more time. It buys more time for the human race to exist, which maybe I'm just like a dark person, but I don't see that being so important. Fuck it. Here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
I mean,
Yeah, baby, that's the life. That's the lifestyle to live, baby.
to be honest, when you think about all that stuff, you think about like the stupidity you see in news every day, the way people handle COVID, the way people handle like even just minor things, trying to repopulate. Like you're just gonna replicate that issue.
You can't use it as an example. The media only sees what you want it to see, man.
You know what? That's also a good point. That is a good point as well. But I mean, I also see on a day-to-day instance. So
The guy looks in the mirror. He's like, "You're so stupid."
I clean my glasses with mouthwash. I'm like, what am I doing here, man?
I gotta go to Mars, baby.
Windex on his toothbrush.
No, isn't that blue Gatorade? The G Fuel, baby.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would go to colonize. Like, again, if you're the first ones there, like, you have no idea what you're walking into. Again, it's probably what the same people thought. You know, the first European explorers to leave Europe probably was like, I have no, and they're not even going on a different planet. They're just like going across the water. And they're just like, yo, what the hell is this?
Well, okay, now let's look at this on a moral standpoint. Let's say if we're looking at a habitable planet, just for the sake of the argument, let's say it's habitable as it is, and there is life on it. Are you willing to go and colonize that planet and kind of take rule over that planet, and whatever life's there, you say, like, I'm in charge now. Like, are you willing to do those things? Basically, do all the shit that we condemn history for.
So there's life existing, you said?
Let's say there, in some way, shape, or form. Like, it doesn't have to be
Why do I have to
intelligent
take
life
over,
like us.
bro? Why are we about? Why can't we work together as?
You think we could do that?
I'd like to think so. Again, that might just be the kind of person I am. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Now we might do that with good intentions, but still kind of put ourselves on the pedestal. Like for now, with like a bunch of animals, like we'll have all these wildlife preserves and shit, but we're fucking running it. Like we know we're letting these animals live. Like, you know what I mean?
And if
Like the Tiger King.
If Lee sees an alien, you know he's jumping on a bike.
I'm taking my bike to space, bro. I'm telling you. They don't stand a chance.
They'd be like, yo, look at this guy on his two-wheeled contraption. What do you think you're gonna do? And you're just like pedaling full speed.
And they're like,
oh my god,
he better slow down.
Shit.
I'm bleeding, dude. Look at my knee. That's how you rule. That's how they're like, oh god, like they praise your bike. It's like the ultimate weapon. It's your bicycle.
Sorry, just to go back to last week's podcast. If I go back to medieval times, I'm taking my bike and I'm winning every war ever waged. My bike, boom, I win.
You hit the king, and they're like, that's it. We surrender. We surrender.
Taking out horses' ankles on my bike. Yeah, baby.
Super Cycle 500.
Yeah, I personally couldn't be like the first batch. I mean, like once like the transition's kind of like there, where it's like, you know, like we're up to speed, like a lot of modern like technology and stuff like that's already like established and all that good stuff. Yeah, sure, I might convert. I don't know. Like I think for my lifespan and the way that like we are now, there's just not a point for me to do that. Just stay on Earth.
So
let's talk about. Go on.
Like,
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so one thing to kind of like to kind of maybe tie this off is, so now you got to think. So let's say this is happening. How are you getting there? So you're assuming it's a space shuttle coming from Earth to Mars, but like the rover that just landed, I think it was yesterday, it may have landed today. I don't know, Chad, if you guys want to confirm what date that rover just landed. But from what I understand, it left in either June or July. So that is like what? That's like 7 months.
Yep.
Like, yo, the ship has to, like, what are you doing on a spaceship, a shuttle for 7 months with like all these other people?
Jerking
Oh, you
off.
download some movies on Netflix.
Some movies.
Do you know how many times I've watched The Office? Do you know how many times I've watched The Office?
Dude,
7 months.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Do you know how many times I've watched The Office? Do you know how many times I've watched The Office?
no, think about it this way though. People on a day-to-day basis just chill at home and watch Netflix all day anyway. Put them on a spaceship, might as well.
Yeah, but the people who do that likely don't have money to be getting on a spaceship to go to Mars.
Neither do I. But you asked me if I want to colonize. I do want it. Doesn't mean it's
Yeah,
gonna
you
happen.
want to and you going to do it, two very different things.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about commercial trips to Mars. Let's say you could do a round trip.
Air
It's
Canada,
Yeah,
Space Canada, perfect.
Space Canada. Let's say that's a thing one day where you could pay for a round trip flight to Mars. Are you going?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I gotta tell work I'll be back next year. Taking my vacation.
No, even if that, dude, your travel time alone is over a year.
No, dude, we just said it was 6 months.
Yeah,
One
that's one
way.
way.
Maybe I'm just staying at Mars. Maybe I'm just gonna work remote. COVID, dude, I can work remotely now. It's not like I couldn't do it on Mars.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you have better internet on Mars, fuck this shit. Fucking hate
Here's
that.
the thing. Like, do you think there's one day like okay, well here's the thing, because the rover that's on Mars right now, I don't know if the footage it's getting is sending back. Like, I don't know what the delay is, but like the fact, like, even if it's a day, it's like I could send an email. It's not like my emails are like that urgent that you need it right now. Like, could you remote work from Mars? Like,
I'm pretty sure it takes longer.
I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure they're not using fucking internet with the Mars rover. I think it's specific satellite signals and whatnot.
okay, how is that different than the internet? What is the internet? Maybe this actually, let's say this for a this is a good topic. We'll talk about internet maybe next week. But internet, I think, is a great one because it's like, what the fuck is it? But
yeah, okay, yeah, all right. We won't dig into it. We won't. Dig into it.
Like okay, sure, but okay, sure. I'm working on a satellite, like my satellite connections. Like the emails I'm sending don't need to get there like literally a second after I send it. Like, yeah, sure, get it tomorrow. It's not like your life didn't change.
But I'm just saying, you think your fucking company is gonna pay for a satellite for like independent signals?
Bro,
that's a fucking sick company you're working for. Shit, you'll get me an interview. The fuck?
You want to go work on Mars? I got you, baby.
Some people get company vans. Matty gets a company satellite. So sick. Like, he gets a spacesuit. Look, it's already expensed.
Yeah,
spacesuit's expense.
I'm ready to go, baby. I've been waiting for this.
They're just trying to get rid of Matty. They're like, yo, like, we just can't have you in the office. Like, you have to go.
Yeah, his
go
coworkers,
to Mars.
His coworkers complained about BO way too much that they're like, yo, get him off the fucking planet.
Hey, you want to work in Mars? I was like, that'd be kind of cool.
No one's going with you, by yourself. Oh, okay.
They had a meeting.
They're like, you do, we're doing that because you work the best independently. I'm like, thanks, man. Wow, they're so honest.
But that's like when they're talking and like the two other people who like aren't talking to you just like each other, like, yeah,
kind of like what you do in the podcast when you talk, right?
yeah. Maybe so much easier.
Yeah.
So uncalled for and
That's
so
what you
rude.
did.
What the fuck are you drinking out of?
Drinking out of like my shaker.
Were you even drinking alcohol?
Yeah, I'm drinking. I just switched to my wine. I emptied a whole bottle into you.
You're drinking a fucking protein shake.
Nah, I emptied a whole bottle into you.
Fucking tough guy. Oh, tough guy here. Did you have your pre-workout in there too? Fuck you.
Pre-workout with wine?
It's my pre-space mix. Leave me alone.
Oh goodness.
Did we ever find out if Mars or Snickers won?
Yeah, we did.
I saw a lot more Snickers than Mars. I'm surprised.
What? Why are you a Mars guy?
Actually, I don't know. I haven't had either of them in a while.
Snickers is way better. Why would you want Mars? It's like, hey, let me take all the good shit out of a Snickers and make this shitty chocolate bar for the people who are
What's in Snickers that's not Mars? Is it peanuts?
Yeah.
What if I'm allergic to peanuts? You're gonna make I lose?
Pussy. Be tougher. Be tougher.
It's like you call.
That's how you beat an allergy, right? Like if you're allergic to peanuts, you just eat them more, and then you gain like a
build a tolerance. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
ever seen those old kung fu movies where they like sting themselves with a scorpion so they're like immune to the venom and shit?
That makes sense.
That's how allergies work.
That's how allergies work.
Isn't that why people like don't wear sunglasses? Because they just stare at the sun all day and they just get used to it.
That works with bullets too. Shoot yourself enough.
Please don't try it at home, guys. Please don't. Please don't try. People on the stream are like,
legal
what?
Advice from the team.
They're like, that's crazy.
Oh man.
So okay, I guess we're taking a shot, Matty.
Yeah, you guys picked Mars. Take a hike.
I'm looking out for all the peanut allergic people out there.
See, so let me just put in my piece here. I personally prefer Mars bar. The reason is I like it the way it is. I don't need those extra nuts in my mouth all the time. I already have them any time else in the day, so I'm set. Doesn't matter.
That's fair. Can't argue that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Cheers. And to anyone who chose Mars Bar in chat, please
Yeah, you got to drink with us, man.
get hit by a bike.
I can make it happen. Don't tempt me. While you guys take a shot, while you get it down, let me ask you, what are your? I find it extremely fascinating. Time dilation, as far as
Can
go
you,
on.
like explain a little bit?
Yeah. Well, I guess there's two ways of looking at it. The first one I'm talking about is to go into a little bit of specifics. Approaching the speed of light and how that changes time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So as you approach the
What
speed of
happens
light,
when I run? When I shut off the light downstairs and go up to my room, that's literally how fast I run. Like, I experience time dilation every time.
just for a point of reference, the speed of light can travel around the globe 23 times in 1 second. That's how fucking fast it is.
You've
that
obviously
not
never seen me run.
that's why I'm saying that I'm just adding merit to how fucking scared you are when you turn the light off. That's
No,
speed
it's
demon.
one
I
of those
literally have
things.
to replace my carpets every week because of how I run so fast that they just melt. They just melt as I run upstairs.
Stop being so scared of the dark.
I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared of what's in the dark. There's a difference.
Yo.
That's some deep ass shit.
That's true because open bodies of water. I'm not scared of the water. I'm scared.
You're scared of what's in the water, bro.
I
Yo.
gotta go talk to my therapist.
Let's go back to fears. We're going back to fears. No,
You're
but
scared
time.
of what you don't know. But anyways,
Okay,
I'm scared of everything.
that's a fucking postcard. A really lame postcard.
Lame.
Am I the only one who's fascinated by time dilation?
Yeah.
I mean the concept's cool. It yeah, because as you get closer, doesn't it feel like it's longer?
No. Well, yes. As you approach the speed of light, time stops.
Like no. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pulling a fucking you, saying one thing and then completely disagreeing with
Yeah,
it.
that's not true. This is false news. Fake ass news.
Yeah, but can you imagine that? I mean, obviously you can't because
Yeah, because the closer you get, it feels like you're just there forever.
yeah, time.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one of those things in the movies where like they hit warp speed and they go traveling at the speed of light and shit, which unfortunately will never happen for us unless we come up with some kind of technology that works against.
Or I can give
that
you a
removes
piggyback when I
mass.
Shut the lights off. Boom. There you go.
So that's what we need to hit speed of light. We just need to scare everybody. Just scare the spaceship and boom, light speed.
So is that the same as like just the perspective of when you're or when something smaller sees something bigger and like the movement capacity difference? Like let's say for example a mouse that runs really fast. When it sees one of us like walking towards it, it seems a lot slower to them than it is for us. For us, it's real time walk. Like, we're just walking normal pace. For them, they're like, it's like might be slower motion because they're compared to such rapid movements, etc.
That's an interesting comparison. I like that.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Matty.
perspective, realistically. Perspective.
It is all perspective. It's funny because I used to think of that and it didn't make sense to me because the way I looked at it is okay. Let's say I always used to think of an ant. For an ant,
Which ant of yours?
I didn't say auntie.
You better move to Bel Air.
So I used to think of this insect, piece of shit. And for an insect
Wow,
to let's say,
don't insult your aunt like that.
so for an insect to let's say walk a meter, just for the sake of argument, let's say it takes 10 seconds for this insect to walk a meter.
Like a
Now,
millipede? It's got tons of legs. It may be faster than that.
Just shut
Okay.
up.
It's like I didn't say for the sake of the argument. It's like my bad. Okay, so let's say it takes.
You gotta be more clear, dude.
Let's say it takes 10 seconds to walk a meter. It takes me half a second. So wouldn't I technically be like lightning to this fucking insect because I covered this distance that it would take 10 seconds in a fraction of the time. That's the way I used to think about it. But then I actually broke it down to the math, and no, it absolutely works the way Lukasz mentioned it, and just relative time frames and from perspective is not. Yep, we look like slow ass giants.
It's almost like if you were in real time seeing, and not bring up any tragedies here, but I'm gonna bring up some tragedies here. Like if you were to see a gigantic skyscraper, like let's just say like topple over, it would seem super slow in retrospect. Like if you're like looking from it, but it's still going in a falling speed, but from a distance it would look super slow because the height of that building and the top reaching the bottom would definitely seem a lot
The
slower.
concept of time itself is extremely fascinating to me. I don't even know if this is another topic in itself, but like how sometimes you can be like, yo, that 10 minutes was the longest 10 minutes ever. Where it's like, yo, I can't believe it's been fucking 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, time is absolutely a made up thing, 100% a made up thing.
so my brain's gonna melt.
Yeah, so don't waste my time.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very interesting way to put it. That it's like how we perceive something, and something much smaller in scale to us is obviously going to perceive it at a much different rate. Is very fascinating.
So
I agree.
Also getting back to space, because we went a little bit off topic, a little bit. We've been to the moon, but we haven't been to the sun. Why don't we just go to the sun when it's nighttime?
That's a great question. We should get a space expert on here so you can ask that question.
Maybe we have. Why? How do you know we haven't? Did you go? Got him. It's okay, guys. It's okay, Chad. I got him.
Oh,
You didn't get on the flight last year? You're good.
It got canceled because of COVID, my flight, so I didn't get to go.
Yo, did you speaking of the sun, just kind of makes me think of this.
Sun?
Yeah, my child, do you know about like the whole moon affecting the tides and how that actually works?
The gravitational pull between the sun and the moon.
Elaborate.
Oh no. Okay, I just know very vaguely that the gravitational pull from the sun and the moon is what causes the tides. That's all I know. Like I don't know enough to tell you like exactly how it works, anything of that nature.
Yeah, and that's fair, because that's what I used to think too is and there's the whole like, oh, like tides are highest at a full moon, and I was like, it's fucking magic, because I mean the moon's always the fucking moon, so when it's full, what does that change? But actually and you're right, it is a gravitational pull between the sun and the moon, but when it's a full moon, the positioning of the sun and moon are opposite, so that the gravitational pull doesn't interfere with each other, so that when they're on opposite sides they pull the water, so it makes like this almost ellipse style bubble, and the earth actually rotates within the water bubble, and that's how tides work. Matty couldn't even fucking handle it.
He started crying, dude. It was so poetic. You
so
wrote a poem
dude.
to him, and we've read a lot of poems today, so that one was the most touching one.
I thought that was fascinating as shit.
That's insane. That is actually really cool. Just orbit in general. When you like, if you ever seen like one of those gifs of how like
the gum,
just the word orbit.
Yeah, like it's just such a sickly pronounced word.
That's okay. Yeah, good. Did you know apparently there's a planet that they've been
yeah, Pluto. It was once and is not anymore, and then came back. It's like his planet never.
Fuck me for trying to say something. God damn it. No, but Yale has been studying this planet that they think
Who's
is
Yale?
made. You don't know Yale?
No.
Oh, he went to Yale.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since Matty decided to shave everything but his mustache, he became a real fucking prick.
Yeah, he's like one of those cops that power trip, eh?
Nah, Adolf Waltler.
Yeah, fucked up.
It's funny because I don't know
Polish.
if you've noticed this or not, but in the chats they've deemed you the anti-Semitic one. So that's just so fitting. Just embrace your role. He's going to check. He went to check the chat.
That's so. Oh, I left the soul patch, bro. If I shave my soul patch, that's all of me gone. That's where my soul is, bro. I can't get rid of that. I can't even. I don't know who I am anymore if that goes.
You're Walter.
How would I know that? It's basically like if I leave this, it's basically the Jason Bourne series. It's just like I go around. I'm like, who am I?
Is that how the series starts? He shaves his soul patch and just boom.
Yeah, it's that.
What the fuck?
He just takes people's life. He's like, what happened to my facial hair?
It's like, please, sir, just scroll it back. Just scroll it back. I can't.
I'm Asian. It doesn't take so long.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
A lot of people are mentioning Pluto. Yeah, it's pretty insulting that we're still discovering planets, but we're not going to notice Pluto as a planet anymore.
It is a planet again.
Yeah, it's been I want to say
Isn't it
reinstated.
a dwarf planet?
Been reinstated as a planet. I don't know what it is anymore.
So it got its birth certificate reset?
I guess so.
How's that work?
It's kind of weird that they even were like, you know what, we're going to say you're not a planet anymore. Like, I mean, with the times and the way people can identify how they'd like, I mean, I guess that's fair. They're like, you know what, you're no longer a planet. I mean, I guess that's, you know, fucking.
I mean, to a degree, I get it because we made the science behind naming planets and stuff, so we can dictate it. But at the same time, it's like, yo, who the fuck are you to tell this planet it ain't a fucking planet? You cocky piece of shit.
Like, bro, I am a planet.
I identify as a planet. I'm a planet. No. I wonder if that argument would fly.
Did Pluto do something wrong to us for us to like attack it like that? Like, was one time someone like had like a telescope was looking at it, went behind like a different planet, it's like, oh, fuck you, Pluto, you're no longer a planet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't really know why that happened. Like, that's so weird that they're just like, we've decided as a scientific community that Pluto is no longer. It's like an episode of Jerry Springer. They're like, Pluto is not a planet. Pluto's like, no.
You see the cameraman just chasing the planet. He's like running. No, but think about this. How many board meetings have had to be made to discuss if Pluto was a planet or not? How much time was wasted to discuss if Pluto was a planet?
One of the scientists like comes into work on Monday and there's like a meeting about Pluto. He's like, again, we just talked about this.
Can this not just be an email? Pluto's a planet or not?
Like, after they decided it's not, there's like an email that comes out, it's like, discussion of Pluto. Like, bro, are you serious? We just decided on this.
It's one of those emails that go out being like, unfortunately, and effective immediately, Pluto is no longer a planet. Please talk to HR if you have any questions about the situation. I was like, oh my god, what happened to Pluto?
The guy who probably typed up the paperwork, like, as he finished it, they're like, actually, it is a planet. He's like, what the fuck? I just finished this 50-page essay. So good. Oh, man, I'm still crying about the whole Jerry Springer thing. You said you're a planet? Our lie detector determines that was a lie.
Oh my god. Then Uranus is just like, gotcha.
I've been sleeping with Jupiter. He's a real man.
The fact that we're just gonna let the fact that Uranus is still a planet, we're all just like, like, what the fuck? This guy's name is a fucking joke, bro.
So they're all named after Greek gods? Is that how it works? Because Pluto was the god of war?
I think
god of death?
No. Oh. I was gonna say Aries.
Not Mickey
I don't
Mouse's
think
dog, because I thought for the longest time it was Mickey Mouse's dog, and I felt pretty dumb when I found out.
You thought Mickey Mouse's dog was the god of death?
No, it was Pluto. No, either or. Holy shit, yeah. Dude, that dog never spoke. Pretty spooky. When Goofy could. And Goofy's a dog.
I never thought about that.
That's sketchy as fuck, no?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Pluto's a weird ass piece of shit. And
Pluto's a planet,
no
dude.
longer a planet, bitch. Someone was probably watching the show was like, yo, fuck that dog and fuck that planet. Get the fuck out of here.
Who the fuck is that guy?
What the fuck is Mayweather? Oh my god.
And that's probably what happened at the first planet convention after Pluto wasn't a planet. Pluto walked in, they're like, yo, who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Apparently, a quick science fact for everyone, driving a car to the nearest star at 70 miles per hour would take more than 356 billion years. Is that not insane?
Numbers that big, I don't think are really comprehensible because it's like
really. I agree. Like anytime
it's
you
such
put
a
billion,
it's
I'm
such
like,
a large dude. Even like million, like Do you know how much that is?
I literally, if you told me to
Okay.
write 1 billion like with all the zeros, I would fail the test because I just never even tried it. I've never tried to write like 1 million. I know how many zeros. It's 9 zeros.
How many? It's what?
9.
A billion? Yeah.
Yeah. No, 1 million is 9.
No,
zeros.
million.
Six.
Six. Failed.
No, I misspoke.
Looks like this guy is repeating grade 10.
So confident.
Yeah.
Millions and 9 zeros.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's actually so funny.
Idiot.
Oh fuck. Well, we got typically this time we jump into a hypothetical of the week. I mean, this has been good kind of conversation we kind of tailed off on, but you guys have any hypotheticals that we can talk? Chat. You guys got anything you want to hear us talk about? Otherwise, we'll jump into a quick one. Oh, what was the one? Sorry, what was the one we were going to talk about earlier?
In chat, let me pull up.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the questions right now.
If someone can remember, we said we'd talk about it later, and I think we fucking didn't.
That's the problem because we did like fucking 2 shots since then, so I don't remember.
What would you miss most if you went to space?
That was it. That was it.
Oh yeah. What would you miss most?
And just really quickly, shout out to Pork and Pie for giving us our hypothetical without us having to think of one. We really appreciate that because thinking on the spot, I can't even think about how many zeros are in a million or billion or 100,000 or even 10. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always got hypotheticals up the ass, but I do like when
hypotheticals. How is that different than a hypothetical?
Call me a hypothetical then.
It's the fancy way to say it.
Fuck. Okay, what would you miss most? I would honestly probably say just access to like fast food. Like you wouldn't have fast food in space. Like
honestly, I was gonna say before. Like I mean,
well, I said it first, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, other than like the oh my god, I missed my family.
Wait, sorry to cut you off. Sorry to cut you off. Lee would miss his bike for sure.
I'm taking it with me. I'm taking it with me.
You could like fold it in. You could fucking. Is it one of those bikes you could like fold and put in your backpack kind of thing?
Even if it wasn't, I'm still taking it.
The only thing that's old is that old man. Our fucking city councilor.
Okay, apparently, so Karl Marx in chat said he said pussy is his because NASA outlawed sex in space. What if
did he say pussy? My guy, I like it.
It's funny because he said pussy is miss pussy, not I'd miss pussy. Is miss.
Is miss
pussy.
Yeah. And someone called him out real quick. How do you know this, Marx? How the hell do you know this? You're not allowed to have sex.
All right, Lucas, what about you? What would you miss?
Wait. Let Lee finish. I cut him off.
Sorry.
That's my bad.
It is your. I'm glad you know it's your fucking bad. What I was gonna say is like obviously other than missing your family and shit, I was gonna be with Matt and say like, yeah, I'm definitely fucking missing McDonald's and pizza and shit.
You eat shit?
I
thought I was the only one.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Fair. Has all the nutrients that your body just didn't absorb, so I can see how that's good.
Yeah, round 2. Try and get more nutrients out of it.
Oh, so gross.
Wring it dry, baby. Wring it dry.
With your hands.
Just over it. What you got, Lucas? What are you gonna miss the most?
Well, apparently since farting is toxic, I might miss that a little bit.
Britney Spears.
Okay, they don't stop you from farting. They didn't outlaw farting.
It's just boom! Dangerous. I don't know. Let's ask Karl Marx.
Yeah, this guy knows fucking everything.
So assuming that I'm going with people, like we assuming that I'm going with a crew.
Sure.
I guess I'd miss like just I don't know, interaction with day-to-day people, like people who I see constantly, like fast food, whatever. Like
fucking hate your answer sometimes.
I know why.
What do you mean sometimes?
Because like
all the
one
time.
of my favorite hobbies is hanging out with friends.
I'm gonna miss my hobbies, bro. Yo, you know what's funny is that they dissed me, but low key after the thing, they're like, "It's so cute that you involved us in your hypothetical this week." We really miss
We
you.
can tell you that's not true. We actually record our post and pre-streams that one day we might release as bonus content, so you'll 100% know that Lucas is fucking lying.
Yo, some of it, and to stray off, some of our bonus content is actually fucking bullshit. It gets bad.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't post this shit.
I'm pretty
that's,
sure.
like,
I'm pretty sure one of us have
Sure.
passed out drunk in one of our bonus contents. You guys will see it. You guys will have to find out. You guys won't know.
definitely Lucas, obviously, but
Yeah, on my screen you pointed to your fucking wall.
yeah,
No one
yeah, I
else.
know, yeah, because it's yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out to who is it, Pork and Pie, for that. That was a really good that was a good question. Again, guys, if you want, come up with hypotheticals, send them to our Instagram. We'll potentially bring them up if there's something we think could really spark good conversation. Again, we're also waiting for a source that sex is not allowed in space. That's like a very specific thing to outlaw. Like,
Yeah, like what if I go up with a couple
Marks,
of dudes? We go.
Marks, we're waiting for we're waiting for the sources there to confirm that detail.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy's just trying to distract us so that no one says to bring Karl Marx's mom with us.
That's what I'd miss. I'd miss Karl Marx's mom's nudes. Miss my baby.
Just for context, guys, that for those of you that weren't here last week, we had talked about I think we had talked about sending nudes. It was how it went, and it had
Medieval
come
times.
up that in was it like World War II or in the war that they were like mailed, because we were talking about like how do you send nudes before text? Like, did you mail them? And apparently that's the case, and we're waiting for the pictures to be like sent in to us so we can.
Yeah.
Lee literally was like, "Yo, I need to see these to prove that they're real." Which kind
Okay,
of weird. No, you just literally
watch-
asked this dude for nudes of his mom.
Watch the podcast and I took it back, but
It doesn't matter. You can't say something like that back.
And we just took it forward. We're here now. It's funny because we talked about Karl Marx's nude both in the future, the past, and the present.
Karl's mom, baby.
Holy fuck!
She loved my life.
Yo, why? What? Yo, I'm sorry. I just gotta call out Kempo for being a little prick here. He said he wouldn't know if I passed out because my screen would freeze.
Kudos, bro.
Yeah, next time you see me ride my bike in your area, I'd be fucking worried if I were you, Kempo.
He's gonna see you ride your bike and pass out right before you go around that turn.
Is that how it works? Where like you come down on the street, you're like going back and forth, and people are like inside.
That's the reason. You thought the reason why we're on lockdown was for a pandemic? It's for Lee. He's
It
been
is
biking.
He's riding his bike, and she's like,
This is how I enforce the curfew. I just go fucking strolling around.
"You have a little bell in it too that you ring."
Yeah, man. I give everybody a heads up only once. Next time I'm coming for your gut.
And their shins. Rest in peace.
Oversnatch said, "Worry about farts in space. Sex is banned because of the queen."
I think it's just as much a. Could you imagine someone queefs and like just jetpack away from you? Oh no!
Or you just get blasted back. Go fucking Kamehameha. Just.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh my goodness. That's a fair point though. That's a fair point.
Yeah, that's a very
What?
valid point.
What if you fart at the same time? Do you like start like spinning out in space? Like,
Whoa, dude.
Tornado in the space station.
Sharknado.
what do they call that?
Did you say Sharknado?
Sharknado. Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Oh, Sharknado. Okay.
No, I said shark, but shark was definitely better. I wish I had said that first.
What does the space station like message? Like, do you like? Oh my god, we got someone spinning out. We got a code Beyblade in the station.
I'll let her rip. Oh man.
Let it rip. Everyone there is just like,
They're all waiting.
Oh man.
oh shit, that's good. Holy fuck, that was a good laugh. Can we quickly, just before we got a couple minutes here, can we quickly talk about? I find the when people use the terminology quantum physics, I find that so just default. I feel like people who can talk about quantum physics, like incredibly intelligent. Because like I don't even know what quantum physics is. Like what the fuck are quantum physics?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably, in my opinion, the most complicated form of physics, but I think you might be giving it too much credit. I think you can talk about quantum
I
physics.
can talk about it's atom shrinkage.
This piece of shit. Don't watch Ant-Man and then come on here talking about quantum physics, because that ain't it, baby.
Don't ever try to discredit the movies that I watch for my intelligence.
I don't know. I think the word quantum just sounds super cool. Maybe that's what it is.
It definitely okay. Yes, but here's one of my beefs with it is it's become like this fucking marketing tool now, where like I don't know if you guys have seen those quantum LED TVs. Like, what the fuck is quantum about it? Like, okay, if you're talking about light waves and shit, sure, that's quantum. But QLED, look at my quantum TV. Fuck you, you pretentious asshole.
Oh, I just started using it instead of
Whoa,
the word
whoa!
cum.
Why are you getting so mad, bro? It sounds like someone doesn't have a quantum TV at home.
No, I don't even have good internet, man.
So
Surprise.
let me get this straight. You don't ever like change out words for quantum now because it sounds cool. Like instead of like I'm gonna come, I'm gonna quantum. I just quantumed my pants.
I'm gonna use that next one. Next time. For sure.
Quantum countdown.
Oh man.
Fuck. Shit, man. That was a good one. I want to talk about. I did have a note about talking about black holes. I think they're fucking fascinating as fuck. Like the whole idea that they just have so much mass and energy that they just suck everything in.
Bro.
It's literally Lukasz at a glory hole.
Guy.
Give me an energy drink. I got enough mass and energy for all you boys. Everyone in chat can get it.
That's what they call them, dude. That's what they call them down at the.
Actually, they're called.
At the quantum station.
It's 2021. They're called African American holes now. Jesus.
Holy fuck, dude. How about this? Yeah, Kempo, quantum shots. Let's do a shot to end the stream. You know, we're coming in the last little bit here. I think it's a great way to end it.
I know we already did it, but again, another shot to Carl's mom.
Carl's mom. The quantum mom.
Carl's quantum mom. Yeah.
Quantum mom. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Here you guys go.
Waiting for you, Matt. Waiting for you.
No, are we waiting? Wasn't waiting.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you know, we always we appreciate all you guys coming through, as every week, and you know, keep posted on Instagram so you can see what we're gonna talk about next week. Yeah, I hope you enjoy spending your Friday nights as much as I enjoy spending our Friday nights with you.
And
You beautiful people.
while we're here, for all you viewers, if there's anything that you guys want to suggest, add any suggestions you guys want, just let us know. Like we're always open to changing anything that you guys prefer.
Yeah. If there's something you saw one episode that you didn't see another, and you're like, yo, I missed that, or it's cool that they did that this time. Let us know, man. We're open to feedback and make it a better experience, you know?
Yo, also follow us on Instagram. What is it? Causing.a_ruckus. Follow us. We're gonna post some shit about our merch. If you guys want to join the hashtag Fuck Lukasz squad, we're gonna have shirts, mugs, everything. You'll see it. You'll see it on the Instagram post. We'll be rocking some merch next week.
Hopefully,
Man.
depending on shipment.
Canada Post sucks right now. I'm in the shipping industry, so I know, but
Canada Post has sucked their entire life. So
that's a great point. But thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week.
take care, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Peace.